Hello, everyone. Good morning, and welcome to the Hyatt Ziva and Hyatt Zilara Cancun webinar. This webinar today will be hosted by myself. I am Allison Farrell, your Business Development Manager in the Northeast, and I am joined by Michelle, and I'm going to let her introduce herself to you as well.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks, Allison. My name is Michelle Payette, and I'm the Business Development Manager in the Midwest. I'm based in Wisconsin. And thank you guys for joining us for our Hyatt Ziva and Hyatt Zilara in Cancun.
Great. So let's begin. So I want to start out with a map, just really showcasing where all of our Playa hotels are. We have 21 resorts, 5 different brands, and you can see from the map that we're located throughout Mexico, the Dominican Republic, and Jamaica. We have 8 Hyatt Ziva and Hyatt Zilara resorts, which you can see are located on both coasts of Mexico, as well as Cap Cana and Jamaica. We have 2 Panama Jack resorts, which are located in Playa del Carmen in Cancun. We have our standalone brand, the beautiful Sanctuary in Cap Cana. 4 of our jewel resorts are located throughout Jamaica. And lastly, we have our 4 Hilton all-inclusive resorts, 1 in Playa del Carmen, 2 in La Romana, and of course the Rose Hall Hilton in Montego Bay. So before we take a detailed tour of these 2 fabulous properties, I just want to remind everybody about our travel agent rewards program. So you can see here, it's very easy to enroll. It takes about 1 minute. You just log on to agentcashplus.com. And keep in mind, this is an individual rewards program. So if you have any coworkers who are not enrolled in this, please share this with them so that they can get the benefits as well. So basically, every time you book any of our properties at Playa Hotels, you can go on and register your booking where you'll earn points that you can redeem for cash or for free nights. And keep in mind, try to upsell those guests to those 1-bedroom suite categories and higher, because when you do that, you're going to double your points, which gives you more cash and more free nights. With this program, we're also going to, on behalf of you, send a complimentary in-room amenity for your guests. So it's a win-win for you and your client. But the site itself is really a travel agent resource. So please take a minute just to check it out, see what's on the site. We have all of our resort fact sheets. We have all of our social groups and destination wedding information. We also have our media information. So for those of you now where social media is so important, take advantage of our marketing programs. You just log on to Sales Tools and you pick your social media platform, and Playa does all the work. We add Travel Tuesday, we add Wedding Wednesday, and all of these will show up on your social media platforms, showcasing our fabulous properties. So before we start the tour, I just also want to remind everybody of what sets Playa Hotels and Resorts apart from our competitors. Of course, locations. We have the perfect location, and we're located in the best spot in that destination. We have culinary perfection. Our resorts offer a wide variety of a la carte dining options, a range of options like Peruvian, farm to table, French Tahitian, teppanyaki. So your guests will have flavorful, appetizing, zesty choices at all of our properties. And then you can see from the picture, true service from the heart. And that gentleman is showing you our signature salutation, which lets our guests know that they're truly welcome at all of our properties. Of course, spacious luxury oceanfront accommodation. We have an assortment of unique suite categories, all giving guests that modern, contemporary, comfortable, but yet elegant feel during their stay. And what a better time to have health and wellness. All of our resorts have a variety of programs that give our clients a type of vacation that allows them to take part in tons of different activities, healthy dining options, spa treatments. All of our properties have state-of-the-art fitness centers that include personal trainers and classes included. So, wow. I mean, just look at this gorgeous picture of the Hyatt Ziva Cancun. This truly is the gem of Punta Cancun. We're located just 20 minutes from the airport. And when your guests arrive at this gorgeous property situated on 280 degrees of blue ocean, they will be blown away. From this picture, you can see we are surrounded on 3 sides by the Caribbean Sea. Guests who stay here will either be to the left in our pyramid building, one side overlooking our Dolphin Lagoon and ocean, and on the other side looking over the ocean as well. In the middle, we have our Hyatt Ziva Club Tower, and then to the right, we have our Turquoise Tower, which is our adults-only tower. And what's so fantastic about this property is we do have two beaches, one completely private and accessible only to Hyatt Ziva Cancun guests, three huge poolscapes. So now a few facts just to show the wow factor of this property. We are a resort of all ages. We have 547 suites in 15 different unique room categories, 17 restaurants, bars, and lounges, 2 beaches, 3 infinity pools, a 20,000 square foot Zen spa, kids club, teen club. All of this has so much to offer for any guest of any age. So this slide is just showing just one of our gorgeous poolscapes, our infinity pools, surrounded by loungers, cabanas, aqua loungers. We have the fire pits on the beach, hot tubs. And I do love, every time I go to this property, even when it's at 100% occupancy, you can go down to either side, either pool, get a lounge chair, relax, not have to worry about it being full and going out early to reserve a seat. On the other side of the resort, you can see we have an equally as unbelievable and impressive poolscape, also surrounded by hot tubs, our fire pits, and just an aerial view, just to show you that whole picture. You have the oceanside cliff gazebo, the double-decker cabanas, our beach volleyball on that gorgeous stretch of the Hotel Zone beach. Of course, culinary dining experience here is endless. Whether you want a casual quick bite or an elegant fine dining out, this resort has it all. And this picture is showing you Pastels, our incredible sweet shop. It is so inviting. You have everything here from gelato, ice cream, candy, cupcakes, cake. It has it all, and it's all complimentary to your guests. Families and adults can dine in Chevy's, which is our 1950 style diner, where we have burgers, shakes, fries, and you can even dine in the 1950 Chevy scene here. But we also wanted to offer a lot of fine dining options. We have our French-only, adults-only restaurant. Seen here, we have Moongate, which is our Asian fusion teppanyaki cooking. We also have Habaneros, which is our Mexican cuisine oceanfront. It has the best margaritas and fish ceviche there is. We have Lorenzo's, which is our Italian trattoria with an antipasta bar as well as a wood-burning stove. And just recently this year, we added Chef's Plate to this property. So Chef's Plate's a little bit different. It's an optional dining experience, really meant for those guests who are here celebrating a special occasion or who really want a culinary experience. Our executive chef prepares a 6-course meal every night. It's a different menu. Guests can enjoy a variety of options, including lobster, shrimp, steak. So it's just a nice option at a fee that guests can reserve to have a special dining experience while they're on property. We also have tons of bars and lounges, and you can see here, Tres Cervezas is our microbrewery on property, and we're actually the only all-inclusive that has a microbrewery on property, and we even have an on-site brewmaster who makes house-made cervezas daily. We have pub pairing here as well, where we'll take this homemade cervezas and pair it with our food on property. And at night, it's a great place to gather with friends or loved ones. We have sporting events, which are featured on our endless flat screen TVs, live music, pool games. So just a really fun spot to go and hang out while you're on property. So our accommodations, of course, are like no other. Here you're looking outside at our classic swim-up suite in the Pyramid building. Guests can enjoy those Caribbean Sea and oceanfront setting. If they're in this Pyramid building, they can also face our Dolphin Lagoon and enjoy a Dolphin Master Suite. Our Hyatt Club Tower has a lot of luxury amenities included, including private check-in and check-out, butler service and concierge service. They also have exclusive access to their club lounge featured in their accommodations, and as well as some other luxury amenities like spa credits. This also has a wide variety of room categories. We have the corner suite, which has panoramic views, 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom oceanfront suites. All of the oceanfront suites have those jetted hot tubs on the balcony. And if your client really wants to feel like a king or a queen, they can opt for the presidential suite, which is our entire 18th floor of the Hyatt Club Tower. So our last 3 room categories are the Turquoise Tower, which is adults only. And I do want to say this isn't just an adults only accommodation. This is a resort within a resort. So it's an adults only experience within Hyatt Ziva Cancun. So if you do have guests who opt for this room category, they are going to get a lot of inclusions. For example, if they're here for 4 nights or more, we're going to give them private luxury airport transfers. Once they reach the property, they'll have VIP check-in at the reception area. There's 3 unique room categories here, and these guests will also enjoy the access to our adults-only infinity pool rooftop. They'll also have an elevator that takes them down to our 20,000 square foot Zen Spa, private dine-in at Tradewinds, our classic steakhouse, as well as priority dine-in at our French restaurant Bastiles. So the room categories that we have here, like I mentioned, are Sky Oceanfront Suite. We also have Sky Swim Up Oceanfront Suite. So all of the suites are very luxurious, very spacious. They all have the jacuzzi hot tub on the balcony. But for those guests who want that extra wow and have a suite in the sky, they can opt for one of our 8 swim up suites. And you can see here overlooking that gorgeous beach and ocean. And here is another aerial view. Like I mentioned, they do have access to our rooftop infinity pool at Punta Vista Bar, which has bar and concierge service as well. At night, we also use this space because it's so stunning for all of our guests. So we'll have theme nights here like silent disco, DJ nights. So all guests can really enjoy this space as well. Families traveling here, no problem. We have tons of activities for all ages. This is a look at our kids' water park. But the activities that we have for the kids go from morning till night, and we even offer optional babysitting service. So if your clients want to go out for a dinner alone, they can choose that option as well. Our Teens Club is brand new this year. It's called Moods, and you can just look here. So fun, flat screen TVs. We have theme nights here, including DJ, teen nightclub. We also have now a virtual reality experience for your teens to enjoy. And for those teens who really want to be outdoors and do sports, we have that too. We have a sports court, which includes basketball, tennis. We have beach volleyball, aqua aerobics, non-motorized water sports, including paddle yoga, snorkeling, really endless activities for them to enjoy on property as well. And our Zen Spa, like I mentioned, 20,000 square feet of pure bliss, 14 different treatment rooms, including 5 beach palapas, a full-service salon as well, and hydrotherapy for guests to be pampered during their stay. And lastly, of course, weddings, social groups. What better venue than Hyatt Ziva Cancun? 2 beaches, a cliffside wedding gazebo. We have so many options for all of your social groups to just be wowed. So I'm going to turn this over to Michelle now so she can showcase our Hyatt Zilara Cancun. Take it away.
Perfect. Thanks so much, Allison. That was awesome. I would love to be there right now. But moving over just a little bit south of our Hyatt Ziva Cancun is our adults only option for your 18 plus clients that are wanting an all-inclusive located on the widest stretch of beach right in the hotel zone is our Hyatt Zilara Cancun. So many of you, we get asked, what property did this used to be? You will remember this property as the Royal Cancun years ago, rebranded as our Hyatt Zilara Cancun. So one thing I love about this property is right on this slide, you are looking at the entire resort. So something you'll hopefully recognize is that each room is directly facing the beautiful Caribbean Sea. So we don't have any that are on the backside facing the lagoon. Everything is facing that Caribbean. So when you're selling this resort, you're going to notice that the lead-in room category is a junior suite king or double room. and it doesn't say oceanfront. But looking at this property, you're going to say, well, they're all facing there. The reason we sell them as such is those rooms are going to be located on the bottom 2 floors, and maybe they have a palm tree in front of the room or some kind of minor obstruction to an unobstructed view. Hence why we don't call them an oceanfront. But mind you, every single room is still facing the ocean, and I have personally stayed in those rooms and they still have a spectacular view. So I love that when you have clients who maybe just really want a true oceanfront but don't have a spectacular budget to upgrade at a different resort, sell them the Hyatt Zilara Cancun. It is perfect for that. Okay, so as I mentioned, Hyatt Zilara is our adults only brand. We offer 310 suites here. Every single room is a junior suite, and you can see on the bottom right there a picture of the decor. We have the double jetted tubs in the room. One thing I love about all of our rooms too is we offer those magic boxes in the room, which I'll talk a little bit more in a bit. We have 6 different specialty restaurants, 4 bars and lounges. If you do have meetings and incentives and maybe they don't want a mega resort, we still have ample space for them, over almost 7,000 square feet of event space. We will talk more about destination weddings, but we offer a gorgeous oceanfront wedding gazebo, infinity lagoon style pools, beautiful semi-Olympic pool. We have a brand new spa that was just renovated in 2018, plenty of daily and nightly activities, gorgeous beachfront 2-story cabanas, a state-of-the-art sky gym, which overlooks that beautiful lagoon, which we'll show you. And again, we're less than 20 minutes from that Cancun airport. So one of the newest additions to the Hyatt Zilara Cancun, which has really stepped up our game as far as nightly entertainment, we added this new Time Out sports lounge. So this is a great spot. You know, one thing we're learning, and we've made this consistent at all of our Playa properties, is how important watching these sporting events are to your clients. So now we want to guarantee that they're going to have a place to watch, you know, their favorite NFL team, their favorite baseball, soccer. Everyone from around the world has different things that they're passionate about as far as sports. And Time Out is now an awesome place where they can come watch their favorite activities, meet for a drink, grab a bite, a late afternoon snack. They can play pool, foosball. And the bottom right picture, that is our outside lounge right off of Time Out. So that overlooks the front of our property. And a couple times a night, we offer Cuban nights here. So they'll have a Cuban band playing. People are dancing. They're underneath. You can see those twinkle lights. Great place to have a mojito. And it's really just added a lot of new variety and extra options for our nightly as well as daily entertainment with the new Time Out Sports Lounge. This is just going to give you an idea of the size of it. So you can see it's a very nice size. Plenty of room, again, to meet for an afternoon drink, before dinner, after dinner. Come here and hang out, watch your favorite sporting events, play some pool, and just have a great, great time. Another recent addition is our Casa del Cafe. So this is an urban style cafe where you can, this is a great place to get that caffeine fix, maybe get a premium espresso, or for those people with sweet tooth, great place to come to get a pastry, ice cream, just dessert. When I come here for work, this is a fantastic place where I will just belly up to that little bar in the corner there with my laptop, still working all day long, but getting a gorgeous view of that beautiful beach in the Caribbean. So a great place to, again, have kind of a little nightcap coffee or something to start your day in the morning. So it's been a really nice addition to the property. Okay, moving over to our nightly entertainment. As I mentioned, we have the Cuban nights at our Time Out Sports Bar. But this one right here, this is our Cirque du Soleil show, which has breathtaking show that is in the air, on the ground, floor production. It's really a cool performance. So that's just one of them that we do right in our open air lobby. So great place for everybody to witness it. Some of the other nights that we do, sometimes we'll do a Mayan night, which will have local artisans come in with their handcrafted work, so you can purchase those. If you want to take home a nice souvenir, nice authentic souvenir that you're not buying in a just regular gift shop. And then also on those Mayan nights, we'll have a show going on that shows just more of the unique traditions, Mayan culture, the dances, all of that. Mexican night, again, it's going to be all of the music and dance of Mexico. Of course, we bring in mariachi bands, and it's just a lot of fun. It gets all of the guests interactive with the show. So every night is something different, plenty of options for your clients. Okay, and again, one of kind of our standards at all of our Playa properties that Allison mentioned earlier is our different cuisines. We truly have something from the most simplest of palates to the most sophisticated foodies. We provide a variety of restaurants, intimate restaurants, one with beautiful outdoor options. Again, something for everyone. The bottom left picture, I love. That's our little cantina, and it just really makes you feel like you're in Mexico. Great time to taste some Mexican cocktails, our different beers, but whenever I'm here, I really feel like I'm in Mexico at that cantina. The bottom right picture is going to be our Asiana, which is our Asian cuisine. One thing I love about this property though, is you get spectacular views of the lagoon. So coming here at sunset, it is so romantic. You're watching that water with the sunset setting down right before having a spectacular Asian cuisine. We do offer 2 teppanyaki tables at this restaurant. So at all of our Playa properties, specifically at Hyatt Zilara Cancun, you do not need reservations at any of our restaurants with the exception of those 2 teppanyaki tables and the chef's plate, which I'll get into. The top right is our Pelicanos, gorgeous outdoor eating, overlooks that Caribbean Sea, get the fresh air. This is an awesome place to try seafood. We bring in fresh catches every day. So one of my favorite dining experiences there. And as I just mentioned, and Allison did before, our Hyatt Ziva just added a chef's table to as one of the restaurants up there. And we also have one at the Hyatt Zilara Cancun. So as a reminder, what Chef's Table is, it is an exclusive experience to some of our specific room categories, but it's where our executive chef is going to serve a daily 5-course gourmet set menu. It does change every day of the week. And we also have a wine sommelier on hand just to make sure we're pairing the correct wine with the correct course. So really just a great exclusive opportunity. You do have access to this exclusive restaurant staying at Hyatt Zilara if your clients are booked in an oceanfront luxury king room, an ocean view swim up, or the presidential suites. We do allow it based on availability to other guests in other room categories. As I mentioned, it's based on availability and it is available for $50 per person. So for those guests not in those room categories, it is an additional charge, but it is an option for them. And as I mentioned, we are an adults only resort. So think of us for honeymooners, anniversary couples, really just any couple looking to get away that want to have a romantic experience. We cater to every adults only, but really some unique dining options such as this beachfront romantic dinner. I just love this picture. It looks so peaceful and calm and romantic with all those lights. Just a really nice option for those couples looking to have a unique dining option. Okay, and as I mentioned earlier, room categories at this resort are a fantastic selling point. Why? It's because our lead-in room category is a junior suite here, and every room is going to have somewhat of those Caribbean views. So as I mentioned earlier, a lot of other properties, you really have to upgrade quite a bit to get a bigger room like this, as well as to get some kind of ocean view. You get that in just our regular room category at the Hyatt Zilara. So we offer our junior suites, we offer ocean view, oceanfront, swim ups, and then our presidential suites, and again, all with spectacular views. I mentioned earlier about the Magic Box, and you might be thinking, what was she talking about? The Magic Box are great. So, I'm a sun lover. Sometimes I love to be in the beach and the pool all day long, and that wipes you out. So sometimes you just want to come back to the room, order room service in your robe, watching a movie all night long. We make it very easy here where we have magic boxes right outside of your door that are in room. So they just notify you when your room service is there. You open the little magic box, grab your food. When you're done with it, simply put your plates back in there, flip the switch, and they'll come get it. You can enjoy room service with never having contact with any of our staff. So really just a nice added option for your dining options. This is just going to be the living room portion of the presidential. Again, check out that spectacular view. Okay, and if you're not a beach person, you can absolutely head over to our semi-Olympic size infinity pool. You can see that it's beachfront, so you're still getting awesome views of that Caribbean, but not with all the sand if that's not for you. We have in-room loungers that you can just lay right in the water, get a great tan. And then of course we offer our trade winds, which is our swim up bar, which the most friendliest bartenders, which are ready to serve you cocktails all day long. If you are a beach person, we have both beach and pool butlers. So regardless of your preference, you can still get drink service or food all day long. And once, sometimes even twice a week, we do host a foam party. When the foam parties happen, these cabanas that you're seeing here are a very popular option to rent, just so you're in the hub of right in the middle of all of the foam party, having a great time, but you still have a little bit of privacy to go and get in the shade a little bit. So these are very popular on the day we offer the foam parties. As I mentioned, I'm a big beach lover. I love to be on the sand and in that Caribbean Sea. So I'm a big fan of these two-story beach beds. It's the perfect way to just have a little bit of privacy. If you want unobstructed sun view, you can go up on the upper level deck, which is shown here. We do provide a bottle of champagne as well as beach butler service when you rent these. And then maybe in the afternoon, you want to take a nap, get some shade, head on down to the bottom one where it's more covered, and it's a great place to take a nap. Again, having your own privacy. So I'm a big fan of these on the beach. Okay, and another thing we always at Playa like to focus on is our wellness and our fitness. We've really stepped our game at all of our properties with our wellness centers, our gyms, our spa, and Hyatt Zilara is no exception. So one of the great things about Cancun is you really do get great views from all directions. So I showed you all of our rooms are facing that gorgeous beach, gorgeous Caribbean Sea, but on the opposite side, you are overlooking the lagoon where you get the sunsets. And at Hyatt Zilara, we really took advantage of this by building our state-of-the-art sky gym, we call it. We built floor-to-ceiling windows overlooking this lagoon, and then you can see we have an infinity edge lap pool right in front of our gym. So if you like to get an evening workout, you are going to witness some spectacular sunsets at the same time you're getting a great workout. This is going to show you the day picture. So you can see we've got a little juice bar over there in the corner. And then this gentleman is getting his workout in with doing some laps, and again, overlooking that gorgeous lagoon view. This will show you the inside of our property. So as you can see, the woman running on the treadmill, she is getting some awesome views while getting her fitness in. The bottom picture is going to show you our Pilates. We offer Pilates classes, yoga classes, really everything for anybody who is interested in fitness. This is a great way to get it done while getting a spectacular view, reminding you you are on vacation. And then after your workout, I think it's a great way to follow up with it by going to a spa. And at this property, we have our Zen Spa, which I mentioned earlier was completely renovated in 2018. So basically walking into a brand new spa. One thing I love is the hydrotherapy we have here. So you can experience what we call the Zen water journey, which includes it's a sauna room, a mist shower, herbal steam room, ice fountain, polar pool, whirlpool, and then loungers afterwards. And that journey comes complimentary with any treatment. So if you are getting a facial, a massage, body treatments, it will come automatically with it, complimentary. And I highly recommend it. It is the most spectacular way to just relax. And it sounds, when you say like polar pool or ice fountain, you might think, well, that doesn't sound very relaxing. But really just the combination of going from hot to cold opens your pores, and when you leave there, you feel spectacular. We do offer it to guests that are not getting a treatment at a fee of $25 per day. So again, for me, I think it is 100% worth it. We also have clients who do prefer, listening to the waves of the Caribbean while getting a treatment. We do cater to them with having an oceanfront gazebo for all those outdoor spa treatments, any of the selections of pampering services. And this is going to be a great place to come after your massage, just to be outside, get that fresh air, but still have the relaxation with those fountains, the water, just a great way to wrap up your spa experience. As I mentioned, we are on the widest stretch of beach right in the hotel zone. So of course, this is going to be a great adults only resort to have your destination weddings at. Because of the layout and the size of the property, I honestly think it's a perfect choice for any group because it's easy to get around, easy to find everyone, but still plenty of, variety for everybody. So for weddings, we offer an indoor as well as outdoor wedding venues, including this picturesque gazebo right on the beach, but we also have a beautiful ballroom inside for if we need a backup in case of weather related. We have options for everybody. This is one of our wedding setups. I mean, this picture I just think speaks for itself. What a beautiful decor on the table. And then you can't buy that backdrop of the beautiful Caribbean in the background. Okay, and this is just going to be a recap. All of this information is on agentcashplus.com, which Allison mentioned earlier. We are very, very simple to book destination weddings for. We've made it very easy for you as the agent with these commissionable packages, but we have something for every kind of wedding. So pricing, packages, all of that information, you can download the PDFs for them and send them to your bride and groom right from agentcash.com. But this is going to give you just kind of nice little glimpse at what the packages offer. So especially for adults only resorts, sometimes you have a couple who they just want it to be the two of them. They want to go to a beautiful beach and get married, just the two of them. We've got them covered. So they could do the just for two package. And as long as they get married Monday through Wednesday during those times, they can get a complimentary wedding. If you do want to maybe include some of your intimate or your immediate family or just small group of friends, they can upgrade to the Intimate Elegance package. Again, Monday through Wednesday between those times, they can get a free wedding. Lavish and Opulent is going to be for your up to 20 wedding guests. And then our Luxury Collection is going to be for those larger size. So again, this is kind of a nice little screenshot to give you an idea of these are our consistent packages at any of our Playa properties. Our big day preview, I don't think enough people take advantage of this. It is a no-brainer. If your clients show any interest of, going down to check out the property, pitch them this big day preview. What it is we provide them 2 nights for 2 people for only $500. And what that does is that gets them into destination. They meet with our wedding coordinators, check out the different wedding options, the different venues, if they want to be inside, outside, and really just experience the resort for 2 days, 2 nights, 3 days to make sure that that is where they want to have them, one of the most important days of their lives. I will tell you this closure rate for when you get them into destination is almost 100%. So don't be afraid to offer this big day preview. Encourage them to get down there and make sure this is where they want to have that special day for them and their guests. As long as they do come back, and if they book a wedding more than worth $5,000, they will get that $500 credited back when they book their wedding. So again, it's a no-brainer and it's a great way for you to close that wedding. And as I mentioned, we make it very simple. So if you are on agentcashplus.com, one of the things I highly recommend you doing is signing up as a destination wedding specialist. When you do that, you are going to get access to something that we call Pick Your Perks, which basically we allow you to choose 2 options that we offer at each hotel to give to your bride and groom complimentary. Sometimes it is free, maybe a candlelight dinner for the bride and groom. Sometimes it's steaming of the bride's dress or the groom's tux. All things that just for being a wedding specialist, we provide to you to complimentary give your bride and groom. So again, would be silly not to sign up for that. But this, what I'm showing here, is what I think really sets us apart from a lot of other resorts. When I was an agent, I would sometimes have a bride and groom in front of me that wanted to know, okay, is this date next year available? I would have to call a resort or email back and forth, and sometimes that took days. We make it right at your fingertips. We're on agentcashplus.com. You simply click on the hotel that you want. It will bring up this live availability calendar, and you simply hover over this date. Right now it's showing February 6th of 2021, and it'll show a morning, afternoon, and evening option. If one of those are not showing available, that means that time slot is already taken. but you simply click on morning or afternoon and fill out all the bride and groom's information. It attaches you as the agent to that wedding then, so you will earn commission on it. So no going back and forth, calling, emailing. You can book the wedding right in an instant right on our website. Okay, and if you are not aware of who your local business development manager is, we want you to get to know them. You can work with them locally. Allison and myself are always around to help, but you can check out, this is our Playa USA sales team contact list. It shows every single one of our BDMs, what territories we cover, phone numbers, as well as email addresses. Again, we all work as a team, so we are happy to help you, but you can check out your individual local BDM on this list. And with that, I would just like to thank you for joining us and listening to the Hyatt Ziva and Hyatt Zilara in Cancun. As you can see, between Allison's Hyatt Ziva Cancun for families, as well as Turquoise for adults only, as well as our adults only complete resort at Hyatt Zilara Cancun, we truly have something for every single one of you and your clients. So we would love for you guys to send them down to our properties. Allison, I'll let you say goodbye.
Great. Thank you, Michelle. That was awesome. Thank you, everyone, for joining the webinar, and we look forward to working with you real soon. Bye.
Bye-bye now.